Friday night live improv from New York City. And I want to take this moment to thank my wonderful cast who is here and say hello. Hey, say hello, Mike.
Hello.
And Tania.
Hello.
And Heidi.
Hey there.
And Bridget.
Hey.
Last but not least, hello, Sandi.
Howdy, y'all.
Well, I am glad that I got to introduce the cast because they're going to stop being themselves now. As a matter of fact, they're going to take an opportunity in just a second to change their very names right after I get this suggestion. What is a big event that happens in the life of a small town? Big event.
The Scouts bake sale.
The Scouts bake sale. Excellent. Yes. So now's the moment where you can make up a character name and change your name on the on the Zoom, because we're going to talk about the Scouts bake sale. You see, we're going to go to a town, very small town called Goon River. And the people of Goon River, they're very nice people, but they are opinionated. So there were people who were for the Scouts big bake sale, and there were people who were against the Scouts big bake sale. But I'll tell you one thing, nobody was on the fence about it. So let's go to Goon River and chat with some people right now. First, hello, Flora Green. Can you tell us about yourself?
Hi there. I am the town florist.
Beautiful.
I have a garden shop, and I arrange all the flowers. For every event, we have flower arrangements, and everybody loves my flower arrangements.
Flora Green, the green florist. I like that. So talk to me about the Scouts bake sale. Were you for it or against it?
Oh, I was for it. I love baked goods. I love homemade baked goods. It's my favorite.
Oh, dynamite.
And,
okay.
And they asked me to do the flowers. So it's a win-win for me.
I see. Okay. You're gonna be doing the flowers of the bake sale. That makes a lot of sense. Felicia McKay, really nice to meet you.
Hi. Nice to meet you too.
Well, can you tell us what you did what you do in the town of Goon River?
Well, I own the local bakery, Felicia McCakes. And I specialize in wedding cakes in particular, but all kinds of baked goods. I have a little coffee shop with it too, so people can stop by and get their scones and their coffee. Best coffee in town.
Well, I
Stop
think I
on
might.
by.
Okay, we will. I like pie. I think I might already know the answer to this. How did you feel about the Boy Scouts bake sale?
Well, I hate to be against the Scouts because I do think it's a valuable organization, and yet it just kills my business. Kills it.
Yeah.
Nobody comes by, not even for the coffee.
Oh,
Get Dunkin' Donuts coffee and sell it. Shocking.
I understand. All right. Next up, I would like to talk to Mama June Carver. That's hard to say.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
What did you do in the town of Goon River?
I'm a pig caretaker.
What kind of caretaker?
A pig caretaker.
Oh, you take care of the pigs.
When the elderly can't.
I didn't realize that was a market. I didn't realize there was a lot of elderly people.
It's very new.
Well, it's good that you're getting in on the ground floor. Were you for or against the Boy Scouts bake sale?
I am for it.
Oh, please. Do you have any connection to the Boy Scouts?
Of course I do. They buy my hogs all the time.
Oh, I did not know that. It sounds like the largest financial engine of the town. It seems like the Boy Scouts. Tiffany Smith, can you tell us what you did in Goon River?
Yes, I am a mother of 5 boys. I am the den mother for the Cub Scouts. And I am the organizer of this bake sale.
So I think I can go out on a branch, on a limb here and say you're probably for the bake sale.
Of course, that is our major fundraiser, and that helps send our boys to camp over the summer. That earn that money.
Yeah.
You know, we are a small town and a hard-working town, and not everybody can afford to just send their children off to camp. That's why they earn that money.
It's always good to get rid of your
Good work
kids,
ethic.
especially in the summertime. You want to
Yep.
get rid of those kids. Winnie Main, nice to meet you. What do you do in the town?
Well, I own the Goon River Stables. Been here since 1893.
Cool. And I'm assuming horses, because I've heard a lot about pigs in the town.
Oh yeah, we're the horse stable. We got them all.
Pig stable would be, I think, a little strange. And were you for or against the Boy Scouts bake sale?
Very much for. Oh yeah, I partner with the Boy Scouts bake sale. Matter of fact, I promised the winner of the most boxes a free pony ride.
Oh, that's always nice. Okay, so I think I see the problem in this town. Everyone is for the Boy Scout bake sale except Felicia, who of course owns the bakery. Okay, that makes sense. And so I want to start with Felicia. So the day before the big Boy Scout bake sale, where were you? Who did you see? Who were you with?
Well, you know, I'm in very early in the morning in order to
Sure.
be baking and getting stuff out. I have someone, in fact, he is a former Boy Scout who helps me at the register and all that. And he was coming in. His name is Charlie. Nice
Charlie.
young man. And I was going to meet up with him so I could show him how to open up and everything. And then I saw, to my surprise, Tiffany and Winnie Main meeting up in a back alley. Now, I don't know what it was about, and I'm sure it was perfectly innocent. It was only 5 a.m, but, you know, it was just very unusual.
Well, let's open a can of worms and go straight to Tiffany. Tiffany, I understand that you were in the back alley with Winnie Main.
Was. I admit it. You know, there are Boy Scouts. And if you look around this town, it is made up of mostly women. We need a male role model for these boys. And I meet with Winnie regularly to help advise him on how to be a good role model for our boys.
That seems like something that could be also done by either telephone or registered mail. But I'm going to go to Winnie and find out his point of view. Winnie, I understand you were in the back alley with Tiffany on the day before the big Boy Scout bake sale.
It's true, and I'm proud of it. And anybody that asks me, I'll tell them I'm in love with Tiffany Smith.
Oh, wow. Okay. That is new information. So it's not just, okay. Very interesting. Is this affair hot and heavy?
Oh, it's just an affair in my mind right now. Yeah, Tiffany's playing hard to get.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure after the bake sale, I'm going to win her over.
that is the saddest kind of affair, the one just in your own mind. All right. I want to find out a little bit more about what people were up to. So, Flora, I would imagine that the day before the bake sale, when you were selling, you were providing the flowers, that was a big day for you.
Well, it was. And I went over to Winnie's stables to get some hay to put around the various other crops so they would, you know, absorb the moisture. And Winnie was very accommodating. But to tell you the truth, I went over there to flirt with him. And now I think his heart is elsewhere.
Oh,
It's upsetting to me. And well, I just have to deal with this. I just have to deal with this reality.
well, I feel bad that you know, just visiting the nice people of Goon River, I appear to have unearthed a love triangle. But you know what? Sorry, finish that thought.
He doesn't love me. He's all about Tiffany. And I don't love Tiffany. So there's no triangle there for me.
Oh, I think that you think of a love triangle as something different. What you're describing is swinging. That's swinging. That's different.
Okay.
Yeah. That's might put some previous relationships into perspective for you. Swinging. Mama June, let's talk to you for a second. I want to leave the poor people in their love worries alone.
Okay.
What were you doing the day before the Boy Scout bake sale, and who did you see, and that sort of thing?
Well, I was planning my wedding.
Sure.
And I got an emergency call that one of the pigs weren't feeling well, and the owner of it needed milk that day or that week because she was selling it for this carnival that was happening in September.
Sure. Well, I just want to go back. You're planning your wedding? You're engaged to somebody in the town.
Yes.
Oh, anybody we might know?
I cannot divulge that because some certain person will find out, and it's a whole, and you know how small a town is, and they love to blab.
This is an extremely small town. I think it might be time to chlorinate the genetic pool because I think this is real problems, because I think we just went from a love triangle to a love cube. Square, maybe. All right. I want to get to the big event, to what happened on that day at the actual Boy Scout bake sale. So let me start with you, Winnie. It seems like you were very active in the town. What happened to you that day?
Well, I got a call from Mama June. She said she had a sick pig, and wondered if I could come over there and help. And I went into her pig store there, and that sure enough, that pig was, oh Lord, was sick. I mean, he'd gone all over, and I got it all over my boots, and I was just going home to change so I could meet up with Tiffany. And Flora came chasing after me.
Okay.
She threw some daffodils, some tulips. She threw a rose bush right at my head. I was screaming for Tiffany, and I hit this slick patch on the boardwalk. I hit it. My boots were covered with that pig shit. Excuse me.
It's all right.
I went up, did a 360, landed on my head. Snap.
Now, I just want to make sure this was on the boardwalk right in front of where the Boy Scout bake sale was.
Yes.
So you had flowers and pig crap and a broken head in front of all those poor kids.
Yes. Tragedy.
All right. Well, it seems like Flora might be a little bit at fault here. So let's go talk to her. Flora, I understand that something untoward happened to Win. What happened to you?
Well, I was bringing the flower arrangements over to the bake sale, and I thought I would buy something tasty while I was there, maybe have a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Although I did want to stop at Felicia's bakery because I love her coffee, but that's another story. Anyway, I was going over with the flower arrangement, and I was about to give it to the boys, and then I saw Winnie coming, and I had this rose bush I'd also put around the bake sale to make it lovely, and I was just so angry at him, so I threw it at him, and then he collapsed, and I tripped over him and knocked my head and died.
Wow, somebody should pad that section of the boardwalk, because that's 2 massive head injuries in a row. Okay. Well, I'm going to check in with Tiffany because she's tied into this in the love triangle, as it were, or maybe the love square. Tiffany, what happened to you that day?
Well, I was helping the boys arrange the bakery goods. You know, Felicia lets them cook in her bakery, and then we put them out. I was helping them, and I heard my name, and I turned to look, and it was Winnie calling my name. And then all of a sudden the boys started saying, "Mama, Mama, Mama. Oh my God, Mr. Winnie fell, come. And I started running over, but then the roses were all over the ground. Everything
Sure.
was there. And as I went, I slipped and I stepped and I had thorns all over, and I just tumbled through all the pink shit and mud and thorns everywhere. And I broke my neck because I just twisted it as I tumbled and died and landed as a bridge between Flora, my nemesis, and Winnie, my secret heart.
Interesting. And now Winnie knows that you secretly loved him back. This is sad all the way around.
Dead.
Now, you heard the young boys screaming, "Mama, Mama." I'm wondering if they meant their own mothers or Mama June Carver. Mama June, can you tell us what happened to you that day?
I heard the same thing, Mama, Mama.
Sure.
And I'm waiting for my husband to call my fiance to call me for the plans. And I hear Mama, Mama, and I turn around. What do I see? I see Winnie with some other woman with red hair. I was so disgusted. I took all the pig shit and I just dumped it all over them. I dumped it two in their mouth, and I think one of them died. I think.
What happened to you though?
I walked away. I went to get my shotgun, but then I thought twice.
Yeah. Always.
And I said, no, I can't go to jail for my kids.
No.
So I just walked.
So you walked away. So you survived this event.
Yes, I did. I was the only survivor.
You were the only survivor of the event. Okay. Okay. That's good information. Felicia, can you tell us what happened to you?
Oh, this day that you speak of was filled with revelation. It was so exciting. I was working in my bakery on designs for a wedding cake for Mama June and Winnie.
Oh.
Yes, and I heard the commotion, and so I ran out, and I saw such a sight, and I mean, the smell, the stench was terrible. The flowers, it was the strangest thing, everything, and all these piles of people. And I ran to see if there was anything I could do to help. And like everyone else, I just slid in the muck on the ground, right off to the edge of the boardwalk, tumbled over, cracked my head on the edge of the boardwalk, and died.
And then you went off the boardwalk, so that was into possibly even worse water, sand. Oh,
It was not a good death.
It was a bad, sounds awful. So there you have it. Only one survivor of the town of Goon River. So I would like to thank the good people of Goon River for sharing their traumatic stories. Thank you very much. I want to thank my cast for being clever, witty people. And I want to thank you for watching, because without you, we would just be six weird people talking at each other over our computers. So there's going to be improv through the evening streaming. So you stick around, and we will be right back.